Hi guys, welcome to MeganAnneFitness. Today what we're going to be doing is we're really going to be working on stretching that hips to give the lower back a little bit of relief. It's really important. Flexibility and mobility of the hips is just really important in any movement while lifting. So I know, straight up and down, you're thinking, in a squat, I don't need hip mobility. But you actually do. So these are the things that are gonna help you and able to contract those muscles you're supposed to contract when you're doing that squat and to not get injured. Okay, what I'm gonna show you first is a hip reach. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put one leg in front, one leg behind, and honestly, you're just thinking about angles. So every 30 degrees, you're gonna move your hip that way. So I'm gonna go forward. It's a really exaggerated movement. So you would not do this with any weight. Like, it's an exaggerated movement that your hip should be able to do. So you go straight, then you lean to the side, right over there, then right here. So you wanna hold for like 3 seconds, back to the side over there. Oh, look at that. And then back. Oh, trying to get that stretch. Sometimes it pops, like mine just did. Side. So you go clockwise and then counterclockwise. I'm gonna start again forward, then to this side. Oh yeah, that side. Really exaggerated movement, really getting all your range of motion. Look at that. Really make sure that when you're doing this movement that you keep your body as straight as possible so your hips are like straight this way and you're just moving to the angle. Pushing this hip. So imagine a string to an angle and you're just pulling that string. I'm pulling that string. I'm pulling the string. It's perfectly normal for you to start doing just like this. Like, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, when you start this exercise, you're gonna be like, wow, I should be able to go like the full range, right? But it's not always like that. So give this a try. And now let's go to the other side. So for this one, we're gonna be doing a straddle stretch, meaning that your legs are like out like this. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be sitting back from them as you're like as down, low to the ground as possible. All right, I'm gonna show you this on the side angle. It might be easier. So again, straddle. If you feel like a pull or if this hurts or whatever, that is not what we're looking for here. We're just looking for the feeling of a stretch. So a slight pull is fine. Not like pulling that you feel like something is ripping. We don't want that. So be very careful. That's why I suggest having your hands on the ground while bracing you. So I'm gonna go wide and then here, sink it in and then you can go back. So actually I need to go a little wider, a little more flexible here and then just actually sink back. That way you're hitting every single muscle in the inner thigh. So repeat this 10 times, 5-second glide back each. All right, your first couple times that you do that, it's okay. If you can only do it 3 times, if you can only do it once, that's totally fine. The point is to build on that, right? So even then, I think I only did 7 and I can feel it. It's like, okay, I stretched it, it's good. For this next exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on stretching that hamstring. So you're gonna bring this leg up and straight as you can, and then literally all you're gonna do is you're gonna try to sit back. That is a stretch in itself. So I personally like using shoes because it helps like stabilize my position. So it just adds that extra stability. You totally don't have to wear shoes while doing this. Just like I said, it gives it that extra oomph. Make sure that toe is pointed up as I'm just leaning back. Really stretches right there, like, oh, I feel it. So just like a 3-second hold as you're going down, make them slow. And then eventually what we're looking for is like a full down, like up and down, like a full almost like thrust, but it's okay if you're just gonna do a little bit. Perfectly understandable. Remember, what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Also, perfectly understandable if one side is tighter than the other. That is normal, pretty much happens to everyone. Really want those hips and everything to be straight. So I don't want to see you doing like this. That's not really helping you, just straight back. We're trying the hamstring. See, if you do this, that's a great stretch. This is a hamstring stretch. We're going for hamstring. So for this stretch, you're really gonna bring that belly button to the ground and then up, scoop it in under. Belly button to the ground, scoop it in under. To the ground. Please make sure the whole entire time that you are doing any of these exercises that you're breathing. I know that's so much easier said than done, but breathing is extremely important. It's actually going to help relax those muscles faster. Bring more oxygen to them, obviously, because you're breathing. So for our next exercise, what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your leg, one leg forward. So I'm doing my right leg right now, so I'm stabilizing myself. Left leg goes back, right leg goes under, and come back and sit on it. You're really feeling this pull, in your glute and your lower back. I like to tilt a little to the side, really getting the full out of that stretch so it hits all those muscles every which way. Switch. If this is too easy for you, you can always go down lower and do the same thing. So for this, again, rotating out slowly. Make sure you're breathing. Thank you for watching.